Hello Earth Signs, Mellow Caprio here with your February 2019 reading. And this is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus signs. This will not resonate with everybody. Take what does, leave what doesn't. And once I start with the cards and piecing it together, if within the first minute it doesn't resonate with you, I'd say check your other signs, because it should resonate with you. My readings are usually very specific. And even though I'd like to, I would love it for it to resonate with everybody, but most of the time it doesn't. In fact, all the time it doesn't. So like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And it's not going to resonate with you every reading I do. If it does not resonate, you can always book a personalized reading. mellowcaprio911@gmail.com. I will put the rates and everything below and the links below. So this is your reading for February 2019 for Earth Signs. Earth Signs 2019. Spirit, can I have 3 cards for Earth Signs for 2019, please? Cards for Earth Signs for 2019. Well, you guys are quiet. I'll be honest, I've been quiet. I'm a Capricorn Rising and Sun. And I'm quiet. Kind of sticking to myself these days. Not for any particular reason other than it's just, I don't know, the zone, the energy I'm in. Let's get going. Less about me, more about you guys. Okay. Retreat. Sorry. Love yourself first. You know what? Doesn't matter. Okay. Worth waiting for, and let your friends help you. Okay, bottom of the deck, children. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, so it's clearly no coincidence that I was just talking about the fact that I wanted to disconnect from the world. And the card that comes out first is Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So clearly we're all feeling the same energy where we just kind of want to run. Not so much run from anything in specifics, but just kind of run and recharge. And kind of just be one with ourselves. I hope this is making sense to some of you guys. And within that retreat, you're going to find yourself more. The more you cut out all the distractions, and I'm not talking like literally cutting people out of your lives, but if you can go 4 or 5 days or 2 weeks without being on the phone and just chill with yourself, and in certain ways you end up meditating. That's kind of like what I feel here. You're in a zone where you're just, I feel like I'm just kind of blah, blah, blah. But anyways, but that's the zone you're coming out of, right? You're coming out of the retreat. You're coming out of it and you're going into February loving yourself more, a lot more, because you were able to just be with yourself. And now's the time where you can come back after the purge, after the eclipses, after the full moons. And now we have a new moon today in Aquarius, which is the star for destiny, our purpose, our divine timing. The star is what we are always following. It's hope. It's what we keep in our heart and in our soul. And there's no coincidence that you have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life, and ask for and accept support from others. So now is the time for you to go back. The purges are over. You've cut who no longer serves you. You've cut what no longer serves you. Now is the time to take what does still serve you and go into the new moon. Go into February with what does serve you and clarity on that. There's no better people that are on your boat or your wagon, to say, that doesn't serve you. There's no bad mind people around you. You understand? You've put in the boundaries where they are far away from you right now. And you can see people for who and what they are. That was January for you guys. Now it's February. Now it's time to see, okay, you know what? This is my crew. This is my people. These are my friends. These are the ones that can really help me. These are the ones that really have my best interest in heart. And it took time to wait to get to that point. You had to love yourself first in the month of January, to another level that you never did before, because you were alone. You retreated. And you took the time. And the angels are saying that it was a time worth waiting for. Now it's time for you to actually go back into the world with less baggage. Some of what you had to deal with in January was childhood issues. Yeah, I feel like you guys got rid of a lot of blocks. But anyways, let me just go forward because that's a lot from just 4 or 5 cards. Spirit, can we get some angel cards, please? Angel cards for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Sorry if I'm just kind of babbling on. I keep trying to make these really short, and I swear they just keep getting longer. It's not working out that way. Archangel, ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. That's all in itself, right? The person you're asking about is trustworthy. So when I was talking about your friends and who you cut out, and you had somebody in mind, and you felt like, you know what? This is not a person I cut out. This is a person I just distanced myself from so I can love myself, right? You were just in retreat. There's no cutting out. And we'll pull out the cards and see how many swords come out. But I have a feeling a bunch of swords are going to come out. We'll see. But if somebody did come in mind, trust them. Know which friends to trust. But trust them. And ask Archangel Michael, who is supposed to be on your journey now? Write about your thoughts and feelings. Bottom of the deck, the situation's already resolved. Already resolved. So, I mean, I already said this already, but here's what you got to do. In the month of February, ask Archangel, ask the angels, ask Source, ask whoever you believe in, ask Spirit, who in your life, and this is relationships in general, friendships, family, spouses, all of it. Ask them to show you who is trustworthy and let them help you. That's the other step, though. You have to be able to let them help you and don't block it. And for some of you, if you were in writing and you were blocked, now's the time for you to get back to it. If you've been thinking about blogging or doing anything that's like that, anything that has to do with writing, now would be the time to do that. That is a go-ahead. Sorry. Still getting over a cold. Let's see what the tarot cards have for you guys. Wow, okay. Well, there was the Hangman. So like I was saying, if you felt stuck, but that's it, right? A lot of times we feel stuck and we just got to sit back, let go of a whole bunch of baggage, because that's why we're stuck. It's heavy, and that baggage could be blockages. It could be childhood trauma we haven't dealt with. It could be current relationships and friendships. It could be the job. It can be the spouse. It can be the children. Like anything. This is not anything in specific, right? But we learn the lessons we learn from them, and then we still hold on. And that's the problem. Let go of everything. And the people that you haven't learned everything from yet will stay in your life. The ones that you've learned your lessons, you've done your karmic lesson. I don't mean like a karmic relationship. I mean literally, you've dealt with your karmic lesson. You've learned it. You've evolved from it. You've leveled up. And they no longer are along your path to teach you anything. Because we all teach each other, right? Everybody on this earth will teach you something. That's when they'll go. And that's not the people that we're talking about here. We're talking about here asking for the people that you still have learning to do. The people that are still in here to help you. Pray on it. Meditate on it. Okay. Spirit, can we get some clarifying cards? I have a feeling I'm not going to really... It's going to clarify the whole thing, but we shall see. Clarifying cards, please, Spirit. Wow. Like I said, you guys are quiet. Oh, okay. Okay, Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. Did I not say there's going to be a lot of swords coming out? I did. It's here. Ten of Swords. Done. Anybody that you learned what you needed to learn from, it's like, thank you for your service and be gone. Be gone. Some of you might have actually cut out a fire sign. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And for some of you, you have a new love offer coming in. Page of Cups, Two of Cups. That is a new love offer because you cut out this fire sign. And get some more clarifying cards, please. Don't get me wrong, you cut out a lot of things, but you cut out the fire sign. Yeah, you cut out a lot of things. A lot of things, and you you found out what you want. The Queen of Wands knows what she wants. She goes after it with passion. Also is very beautiful, so but that energy is strong, fiery. And it's kind of like when you hit that point and all of a sudden you just have this passion for yourself that's so strong that you are ready to take that, cut those 10 swords and just cut. But now it's time to mend. It's time for you to heal. And it's time for you to communicate with the people that weren't bad-minding you. Because it's a fresh new start. The thing about relationships, friendships, connections, period. The thing about that is, everybody in your life serves a purpose, like I said before, right? Everybody serves a purpose. We learn from everybody. We also have levels to our relationships. And in relationships, just because you have distance or boundaries, that's not the end of a relationship. Relationship cycles have to end so it can start new. If you ever think back to one of your best friends, you guys have gone through cycles of beginning and ending because you both are evolving, hopefully. You both are evolving. Same thing with relationships. You come to the point where you think it's done, it's over, you can't do this anymore, and then boom. Because you said what you needed to say. They said what they needed to say. You sorted out what you needed to sort out. It's a brand new cycle, a brand new start. So in February, what you guys will be doing is mending. Mending your own heart. More communicating. You're going to come out of the retreat. Because you now have that self-love. You have that self-love that you needed. Wow, more swords. Okay, sorry, I'm messing with the order here. You have that self-love. You brought yourself out of the cold. Yourself. Because you had yourself in the cold the whole time. That's why people around you weren't valuing you. And not everybody, but some of the people weren't valuing you. But you have that self-love. You brought yourself from out of the cold. You found this inner strength that you needed. You found it. So you can battle your worries. You can battle your head. You can battle what's in your head. You have to find the strength. And in February, that's what you're really going to do. You've been working towards it. You've been doing it. But now's the time for it to become automatic, if that makes sense. It's going to come where any of those thoughts, any of those negative thoughts, anything, any type of energy that people are coming at you with, you're now going to just automatically be able to see it for what it is. And you're not going to get yourself caught up. You're not going to get caught up in the low energy vibe. You're going to stay high. You're going to have that strength. Also, for some of you, it's a fire sign that came in that helped you cut people out of your life. But it looks like you have new people coming in your life, especially with the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. And you have worth waiting for. So the angels are doing something divinely to switch things around. But we have to change within ourselves before we can have our life change, right? Inner work first, then you see it in the outer work. 5D, change things in the 5D, you'll see it in the 3D. It's all just different ways to look at things. Wow. Okay, well, geez, guys. I did say there was going to be swords, didn't I? And you guys saw me shuffle. You guys saw me shuffle. So now you have the 5. Sorry. You have the 9 of... can you guys see that? Okay. You got the 9 of Cups. You have the 5 of Wands. And you have the 10 of Swords. Bottom of the deck. Boom. 4 of Wands. Bottom of this deck. Boom. The Fool. Okay. You guys cut the people out. You cut what... you're not going to stop saying the people. But most of the time it is people. But you cut out the things and people that no longer serve you. You cut out the conflict. And you figured out what your wish is. What it is that you really, really want. And now overall for the month of February, you're going to take that leap. Whether it's a relationship you're not sure about. Or a friendship you're not sure about. If it hasn't been completely dead cut with a knife in the inside of it yet, then it's not going to be. You're going to reunite. And you're going to take that leap of faith. You're going to take that jump because now you're lighter. Your baggage is gone and you're flowing with the universe. Yes, Capricorn, Virgos, and Taurus. For some reason, I was just thinking if there's really any... No, there's no Earth here. Except for the 5 of Pentacles. That's interesting. Okay, so that is your reading, Earth signs. The situation is already resolved. So you can stop all this worrying. You can stop all this combat. All this defensiveness. Okay, all of this vibe. How does that look? All this conflict can stop. Let it go. And you know what you pick up? You pick up your strength. You start to see the offerings, the blessings in disguise. You start to find your own personal passion and power again. And all of these go out the window. You don't want any of that. You don't want any of these cards. You want opportunities. That's something you love. You want to look at things with fresh new eyes. You want to look at yourself as that cup full. You want new opportunities to come and you want to take a leap at them. So if there is any new opportunities that come your way in the month of February, obviously always use discernment, always use your intuition, but take that leap. Take the leap. Earth signs, come on, you guys are grounded. You can do it. That's it. mellowcaprio.com. Thank you for your support. Hope this resonated. Bye.